So, let me take you back to last weekend. I'm sitting there, thinking about my girlfriend. Let's call her Sarah. We've been together for about a year and a half, and honestly, she's one of the strongest people I know. But recently, she's been really struggling financially. Her car needed some expensive repairs, she had these unexpected medical bills, and to top it all off, her hours at work got cut. I could see the stress written all over her face. Now, Sarah is fiercely independent. She's the type of person who would rather suffer in silence than ask for help. It's frustrating to watch someone you care about go through tough times, and I wanted to do something nice for her. But I didn't want it to feel like charity, you know? I wanted it to be romantic, thoughtful, something that would lift her spirits without making her feel weak or obligated. That's when I thought of what I believed was a brilliant plan. A few weeks ago, she casually mentioned she was behind on her credit card payment. The interest rates were killing her, and I thought, what if I could just pay that off for her? So last Friday, I asked her what credit card company she used. I played it off like I was thinking about switching my own card. She told me, and I could tell she didn't think much of it. But here's where I really messed up. I convinced myself that if I called the credit card company, gave them her details, and paid off her balance as a third-party payment, it would be a surprise, a romantic gesture that would just show up as a payment. In my mind, I was being a hero. So come Monday, I called the credit card company. I jumped through all these hoops, and after what felt like an eternity, they let me make the payment. I paid off her entire balance, $2,400. I hung up the phone feeling like a champion, thinking I had solved her problems. But then, Tuesday night hit. I was just relaxing at home when my phone buzzed. It was her, and let me tell you, she was furious. I mean, absolutely livid. The credit card company had sent her a notification about a third-party payment, and guess whose name was on it? Mine. She called me, and I could hear the anger in her voice. "Why would you do this?" she yelled. "You went behind my back. You violated my privacy. You made me feel like a charity case." I was taken aback. I tried to explain that I just wanted to help her, that I thought it would take some pressure off. But that only seemed to make things worse. She said, "This shows you knew I wouldn't want help and did it anyway." Talk about a punch to the gut. I didn't mean to be controlling or condescending. I just wanted to lighten her load. But as we argued, she brought up something that hit me hard. Now she felt obligated to pay me back, even though I never asked for that. And that made her financial situation even more stressful. At that moment, I realized I had created this weird debt between us. I had no idea how to fix it. We spent the rest of the night going back and forth about boundaries and financial stuff in relationships. I kept thinking, what was I thinking? Since then, things have been awkward between us. We've barely talked, just a few short texts here and there. I can tell she's really hurt, and honestly, I didn't mean to hurt her. I thought I was doing something nice. My roommate, who witnessed the aftermath, told me I was an idiot. "You should have just communicated like a normal person," he said. My sister chimed in too, saying my heart was in the right place, but my execution? Terrible. Now, I'm left wondering if I can even fix this. Can I mend the trust I broke? Should I just give her space? I've been racking my brain trying to figure out how to make things right. But here's the kicker. How do you apologize for something you thought was a good deed? And do I even have the right to feel hurt when I was the one who messed up? I mean, relationships are about support, right? But I never wanted to put her in a position where she felt like she owed me something. So I'm reaching out to you guys. What do I do? How do I navigate this mess I created? Have you ever found yourself in a situation where your good intentions went awry? What would you do if you were in my shoes?